What is going on YouTube? My name is Kirk and welcome to my channel. There is still a lot of hype going on about the PS5, and some of you may still be wondering how it performs with both new and old games. And also whether or not it's worth it to be throwing your money at scalpers just to get your hands on this console. So I put together this video showing you how some of my favorite games, both new and old, perform. And the results are honestly both good and somewhat disappointing. Let's check it out. Alright guys, so let's go. Just so you know, this is a 60Hz 4K LED curved monitor by Samsung. I'll put the link in the description if anyone's interested. Alright, and we're in. Firstly, let's just make sure our settings are right and that this is displaying at 4K. There we go, 2160p. Perfect. And let's obviously start with the most exciting game first, which is Demon's Souls. Now, I have to say, I've always been a huge fan of the Souls games, and I really think they nailed it with this remake. Let's go ahead and skip that. This also gives you guys a good indication of how long the load times are. Definitely much faster than any other Souls games. And here we are, this is it. Right, so first thing, let's have a look and check our settings. So our display is currently on performance with our motion blur turned down. One great thing about playing this game on the PS5 is that you can have your motion blur turned off completely and not have any of that choppiness or motion stutter, and it runs extremely smooth at 4K. So this is currently at 4K, 60Hz in performance mode. Alright. Whoops, I had the wrong thing equipped there. Let's try that again. Whoops. Okay, anyways, besides the point. As you guys can see, this game is running absolutely phenomenally. It is smooth, it is crisp, and it is an absolute stunning game. The visuals are incredible. Right, so let's go ahead and turn our settings into cinematic mode. Now, almost instantly, as soon as you put this into cinematic mode, you can almost feel a drop in performance. It's almost like as if there's a delay when you are pushing the buttons and going through the different settings. Alright. Now, there instantly you can see it's dropped our frame rate. We are now running at 30 FPS. The visuals are a little bit crispier. The ray tracing, I believe, is there in both cinematic and performance mode, but this is how it runs in cinematic mode. Well, while this game is definitely still playable in cinematic mode, I think the performance mode definitely outweighs it. It just runs so much smoother. Well, let's carry on and you guys can see. Alright, let's change this back to performance mode. And immediately you can just see it as that buttery smooth difference. Wow, this game is amazing. So definitely, guys, that's about it. The two differences between the two modes. But let's carry on. Let me show you guys a different area, then you can get another look at the cinematics. One thing some people may be wondering about this game is, are there any improvements or any features that they've done with the new controller? And I would say a little bit. Two things I've found is if you cast a spell, for example, such as this, you get this really cool, very light tingly feeling in the controller. So obviously that's while the spell is active, and it gives you the feeling of it being active, I suppose. And the other thing is, when you go to parry, the left trigger will actually stiffen up a little bit, which gives you almost the interpretation like you're having to put some force into your parry, which is quite cool. And this is here, this area. Right, let's go back to cinematic mode, just to show you guys the difference. To be honest, the difference isn't all that much. Like I said, it's a little bit more crisp, but it's definitely not worth it for the loss of frame rate. And that's pretty much it, guys. Alright, so I think let's go ahead and jump into our next game. And this one I am super excited about. Ghost of Tsushima. Alright, and here we are with Ghost of Tsushima. Let's first go ahead and have a look at our settings. Now, the great thing about this is that you can play on either better frame rate or higher resolution, and you are still going to get 60 FPS no matter what. And that is absolutely fantastic. So here's what it looks like on better frame rate. And let's switch that over to high resolution so we can get a better image. And voila, still 60 frames per second. This game always has been and will now be even more beautiful on this game, on this PS5. It is absolutely breathtaking. Look at this. Just wow. Smooth, smooth, smooth. And clear, clear, clear. Alright, let's get into some gameplay.
내게 못 있어.
And that is Ghost of Tsushima on the PS5. Next, let's jump into God of War. And here we are. First things first, let's have a look at our settings. And as you can see, we are in the favor performance mode. And right off the bat, this game is running flawlessly at a solid 60 FPS. Beautiful. Let's check it out.
Have you considered a tactical retreat?
Now let's go ahead and try it on the favor resolution mode. Now in this mode it's supposed to upscale the resolution to 4K. So let's have a look. And immediately you can see the frame rate drop down to 30. Quite unfortunate. Picture is a little bit more crisp, but I think we were all hoping to still get that 60 FPS, even on resolution mode on the PS5. Well, maybe this will be updated in the future, that this game would be optimized. We can only hope so. And there you have it, guys. God of War. Still a beautiful, fantastic game. Only update I think on this, or improvement, is that we're getting 60 FPS in the favor performance mode. Alright, let's jump into our next game. Next up, guys, this is one of my favorite games, DBZ Kakarot. Unfortunately, no optimization has been made for this game as of yet. This is running at 4K, however, it is running at a locked frame rate of about 30 FPS. Alright guys, and that's it for DBZ Kakarot. Let's get into our next one. Okay, let's try Dying Light. Unfortunately guys, no optimization has been made for this game either. Still running at a 30 FPS and runs exactly as how it did on the PS4.
Stay off me, you piece of shit!
And there you have it, Dying Light. Let's go ahead and jump into our next game, Dishonored 2.
I can't do anything for you.
No optimization has been made for this game. It is running at 30 FPS. It looks, feels and plays exactly like it did on the PS4.
It's not natural.
There was... Damn it! No! Another gunshot! What was that? What was that? I'm not going anywhere! Did you hear that? Take it!
What's happening? No!
Stop!
I don't want to die! No, no, no!
Imagine that. What was that? I wonder who that was. Hey, where do you... They got him out of here!
My luck, it'll be that sit-down kill. Hey,
pressed.
What?
What was that?
Leave me alone.
And there you have it, Dishonored 2. So, in conclusion guys, the PS5 is a great console, but only a handful of games really benefit by playing on it. All the rest play exactly as they do on the PS4, and most games are still available on the PS4. So my point is this: if you're someone who's still waiting to get your hands on a PS5, I'm here to tell you that you're not actually missing out on that much, at least for now, until more games and features are optimized. So please guys, don't give in to the scalpers. This console is definitely worth it for its recommended retail price, but not at the price that scalpers are charging. You could buy so many games and accessories for the extra amount. And trust me, after you've had it for about 2 days and the hype dies down, you'll really regret it. Anyways guys, I hope this video out there helped someone or helped someone else feel a little bit more at ease. If you liked the video, please feel free to like and subscribe. I'd love to make more content if people are interested. Until then, happy gaming. Bye.